G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. Second.
Allen looks to throw on second down.
26-yard line.
And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
Intended,
but instead third down.
Incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Now Allen. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Jones now on 1st and 10. Going right side, he finds Slayton. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
39-yard line.
Throwing Jones. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 27 yards there, a 1st down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
3rd and 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Freeman. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. He's going to go deep for Beasley. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Cole Beasley, 75 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Now Jones on 1st down, trying to lay one up deep, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty. Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
And 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And Ingram hauls it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Here's Jones. Throwing on 1st down. Finds his tight end Ingram. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the 45-yard line.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports.
Bills 8, Giants 7.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
It looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Jones throwing on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Yeldon.
At their 49-yard line.
And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
He's across midfield to the
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Incomplete.
They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown to this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the...
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5-yard line. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
Stop short of the goal.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Yeldon. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on fourth and goal. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth and goal. Singletary, they'll run for it. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary taking it in. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Well, there was no secret there. They were in goal line formation. They wanted to pound it in on fourth and goal, and they did just that.
And how about the challenge? That's a challenge to the offensive line, which they eagerly accept. I haven't met a lineman yet that doesn't want to run the ball more than throw it because they get to fire out and really smack someone. And, boy, they got it done. I'm sure they were encouraging them on the sideline. Let's go. And let's run the ball as well. And they put it in for 6.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Throwing on first down, Jones. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
Yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
You're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. Jones now throwing after the interception. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A good position to be in here, second and inches. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he's got his man on the out route. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6.
47-yard line.
Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Now Jones on first and 10. Open man right side is Ingram. And a crossover out of bounds right at the 25. 23 yards, the final tally.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first down, Jones. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Looking to throw again on second down. Jones, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. It's Daniel Jones finding Evan Ingram. And the Giants have got it back to a one-score game. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Brown, incomplete. Coverage defensively by Logan Ryan.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. A final shot before half for Allen. And Diggs has it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jones. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down.